say, what the hell is that? Well, okay, it was just a small version of Entangled by Genesis. Some may recognise it and some may not. Doesn't matter. Anyway, what I'm here to discuss is, and of course I forgot some of the words, as you probably know. It was just a short version. In any case, I'm here to discuss this guitar. Now this guitar, as you can see, is quite fancy, isn't it? Really nice. Well, the configuration of this is walnut. It's all walnut, all solid walnut, and as you probably could see from the bridge, yes, it's the same style. It's a Taylor, and it's a Taylor W65CE. Now it is CE, but it's a cutaway electric. However, I bought it off a guy who ordered it from America, which is the only way you can get this. These are not on the open market. And you got the choice between having electrics in it and not. The guy got it for recording purposes, so he didn't want anything in the neck, or he didn't want anything, the electric side in it. He wanted a pure acoustic cutaway, and he used it for recording via a studio mic. So he decided not to have the electrics in it. He would have done it at a later date if he needed it. So that's the way I bought it. It has got CE on it, but there is no electrics installed, and it is a choice you get apparently when you order these things. You can't get them anymore, they're now discontinued. He got it in the year 2000, which it is. It's a 2000 is a year, so it's 12 years old, and it's just, to me, it is the bit. And I've played a lot of 12 strings, from the really high end Takamines right through to Guild and so forth. I even played a couple of Taylors, a 555 Taylor. I haven't played the 855, but it is without doubt, and by miles, the easiest and the most beautiful 12 string that I've ever played, and that's it. I have never played another one. I don't admit to playing all 12 strings and then Planet. I haven't. There's probably some really beautiful 12 strings out there, but this one here, and I've played maybe about 40 different 12 strings. This is, to me, probably the best 12 string I have ever played, and I think it must be amongst the best. Not only does it stay in tune, of course, a lot of 12 strings you need to eventually bring down to sort of bring it down a step, but this has always been apparently in concert tuning, so in other words E. So it has stayed in tune well. The neck is absolutely like an arrow, beautiful, no warp or nothing on it, and it's so easy to play. I mean, just a stunning thing. It's not a thing I really want to sell right now. I mean, obviously, 12 string. The biggest thing about selling 12 strings is the fact that people only use them for certain things. You don't use 12 strings all the time. Some artists do. I mean, there's some professional artists who make their living playing with 12 strings. I just use it for occasional things. I didn't have a 12 string in my arsenal, and I'm using it in a project I'm going to be doing very, very soon. And then it might be for sale, but it won't be going cheap, that's for sure. In any case, I'm just putting up a wee review of this. There are a few of them out there, not very many in the UK, and there'll be a few in America. They weren't for this market, they were for the American market, but they were only made in limited numbers. There wasn't a lot of them. It wasn't like your current, maybe a 710 or a 714. This was one-offs, more or less. I think they made them for a year, maybe two. I can't remember quite correctly the information I remember getting on the internet. So, but they are absolutely sublime 12 strings, and I think the retail price was about, I think for the UK, including package, was very close to £4,000. In fact, I think it was just over. The guy told me that he paid, and that was a way back. They made them to order. I think it was 2001. He got his, but he got the 2000 model. And he paid close to £4,000 for it. And because they don't make them anymore, discontinued, these are going to go up in value quite a bit. there's not many reviews on the internet, which I found surprising. I thought maybe there'd be quite a few reviews. There's one or two. I thought I'd put my wee penny's worth in just to tell you how great this 12 string is. Not because I have it. When I first got this, I mean, I fell in love with it because it was so easy. It plays like butter. Sounds just absolutely sublime. Just a beautiful, beautiful instrument, and I just want to share it with people because I'm just so proud of having this thing. And I have a 710 Taylor, and I do like that guitar as well. And I just reviewed a freshman high end, which is just sublime as well. So I'm very blessed to be having a lot of beautifully playing instruments, and really I've had so many guitars through my hands, not because I didn't like them such, they just didn't suit me, that they didn't have that X factor. A guitarist, I'll always tell you, he'll trade. I mostly trade rather than sell, and I'll trade till I get the right thing. And I think most guitarists will confirm with that. They'll get something till they've got that. They say with electric guitar it's mojo, with an acoustic guitar it's just something that sends you to heaven somewhere. And you know, in between that, you don't know. But anyway, this is just a stunning instrument, and just playing it there. I mean, I can play it again, but you know. It just rings forever as well, and just the sound is sublime. I love the fact that Walnut. I thought Walnut was more like a darkish tone, not a really dark tone, but no, it's not a bit of it. It's very much like mahogany. It reminds me of mahogany. You do get a deep resonance off it as well. It's like a cross between mahogany and rosewood, I think, more or less, the sound wise, because you do get some deep tones on your low end E, and you do also have the ringiness of this a mahogany. So I just think it is a sublime guitar. They wouldn't make it all walnut if it wasn't going to produce an exquisite tone, which it does. I also had an electric guitar that had a walnut back, which really was a very good guitar. I regret selling that as well. So, you know, when I seen this, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with first the look, and then I thought, well, it's a Taylor, so it must play decent. And when I picked it up, I was just blown away. It's just sublime to be able to pick up a 12 string, really, and just glide along without digging your hands right in and just getting your fingers all like a bit parallel lines so deep that they nearly hit the bone. You know, your guitarist knows what I'm talking about. It's just an absolute beautiful instrument, and it's well worth the money that I paid for it. I didn't pay £4,000 for it. I mean, nowhere near it. I paid nearly 2,000 for it. And it will go out my hands well over 2,000, because you won't ever get an instrument like this again. I'm yet to pick up a Taylor 12 string that's better than this, and I've yet to pick up any guitar 12 string that's better than this, and I have picked up and I've owned a few. And the thing that's really good about it, it's also, I mean, it's got the ebony fretboard and the ebony bridge, and it's got the beautiful bone saddles and the neck nut. It's just an exquisite instrument, and if you ever get a chance to get one, I've seen one on eBay recently, and I don't think anybody bought it, and the guy's probably just changed his mind anyway, and he's never put it back on again. And he had it up for just about £2,000, which I think is a steal. So if he brings it back up again and you're looking for one, get it, because. And he had his electrics in it as well. He had actually the expression system, which in actual fact I don't really like the expression system on the Taylors. I don't know why, but there you are. Anyway, if that one comes back up again on, he also had the CE as well, so he's probably ordered it. I think he did. So if you got a chance of it, get it, because this one's not going up anytime soon. So that's my wee review of the Taylor 12 string. It's a walnut configuration, all solid wood, top, side and back, and it is of course the W65CE. So if you ever get one, if you ever see one, and you've got the money, then you should get it, because it's absolutely sublime if you like 12 strings. Okay, thanks. Hope you liked the wee demo. It's just a small one. Thanks.